Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about guaranteed earnings on Instacart. So while completing orders on the Instacart platform, sometimes you will find that there's a promo on the app known as guaranteed earning, which should seem really good at a glance, but might not be as good as you think. So in this video, we are talking about everything you must know about guaranteed earnings on Instacart, what they tell you versus how it actually is, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain is never intended to be legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we're going to be going over is very market dependent, and what applies to me in my market may not apply to you. So with that said, let's get started. The guaranteed earnings promotion is available to some shoppers. With this promotion, Instacart guarantees that you'll earn a certain dollar amount before tips for completing a set number of batches within a specific time frame. For example, if you're offered finish your first 65 batches for guaranteed earnings of $800 within 30 days, you'll have 30 days to complete 65 batches. If you complete 65 or more batches and earn $750, not including tips, Instacart will pay you the additional $50 to meet the $800 minimum guarantee. Earn $850, congrats, you exceeded the $800 guarantee. Now, as you can already imagine, this is to get more orders done, not good orders done. Not to mention, in almost every case, it is never that high. At least where I am, it's almost never that big of a promotion. In a more in-practice scenario, guaranteed earnings would be more like earn $290 within a couple of days by completing 16 batches, or let's say it's just within a couple of hours time frame, it's like earn guaranteed $60 and it ends at 7 or something to that effect, or it's within that full day, etc. In most cases, you are more likely to hit the guaranteed amount within that back end of time, or you hit that many smaller orders and they're gonna pull some shady things, which is why it's important to take good orders, not more orders. The earnings that count towards the guaranteed earnings amount include batch payment and peak boosts. Tips are separate and are not considered part of the guarantee from Instacart. You keep 100% of all customer tips. See, this is where the confusion normally sets in, because if this is your first app, it could be misleading based on the front title on the guaranteed earnings page. That said, when you could see the order, you only see the final value.
But Joe, if you click on the order before accepting it, you can see the full breakdown, right?
I mean, sure, if there's time, but some people see a $40 payout and take it before really looking at the order because it looks that good, and you have to get it before everyone else does. And that could lead to a lot of look before you leap scenarios. Also, in most cases, you will have to take orders with a low payout to accomplish that, or Instacart will just pull some shady shenanigans, but we'll go into those later. Also, a quick note about one of the statements I kind of overlooked was tips are separate or not part of the guarantee from Instacart. That's actually news to me and is a great display of why I make these videos. I was under the impression that this was a system that included the tips into its calculations, but apparently that's not the case at all. This factor makes it a little bit more of an attainable goal to achieve, especially when you're dealing with orders where the majority of the pay is tips. Instacart is usually somewhat better about this, but ever since they cut base pay, it actually is a more attainable goal now, which is why I think that you're going to see a lot less of this sort of promotion and more just a peak earning time, for example. If you continue to shop after meeting the promotion requirements, the additional batches are considered separate. Any earnings from these additional batches will not contribute to the guarantee earnings reward. They are yours to keep. I think this would actually be a great segue into some of the side notes that I have on this subject. Shady Instacart tactics. This may be a little mistitled because a lot of companies pull this crap. It's not just Instacart. Sometimes in an effort to prevent the guaranteed earnings from triggering on Instacart's end, they will pull some shady tactics to prevent paying out or find a way to make it not worth it for the driver.
Oh, you got 5 out of the 6 batches done and you only have 1 hour left to qualify. It'd be a real shame if we didn't send you any more batches so you couldn't get that 6th order.
Or they'll just send you the absolute dumpster fire of batches, so it wouldn't even be worth doing anyway. It's actually rather normal for gig companies as a whole to lure you in with marketing opportunities like that, and then stab you in the back with those kind of shady tactics. Never chase promo pay. The guaranteed earnings is also a very market-to-market thing, and that could mean leaving your current market for another, and that's not always a great plan in most cases. Promo pay is almost like a moth to a flame, where companies use it to almost lure you into the general area which they want you to dash or want you to do orders in, and then everybody wants to be in that place, meaning that orders aren't going to be as available because they just oversaturated that general area. Not to mention how it could lead to some drivers taking bad orders for the sake of completing the promo. And as we said before, it is unwise to expect shady tactics like that. So never chase promo pay. Still not as good as multi-apping. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get it if you have the means and are getting good orders. I am saying in reality, it is just not as good as in multi-apping. No matter how much the guaranteed minimum is in most cases, you're better off just diversifying your gig portfolio and having multiple gig apps available to accept orders from. Are you on Walmart Spark, Shipt, Doordash, UberEats, Grubhub? What about catering delivery with Deliver That, Delivered, Food Fetched, Zifty? Those two niches pair really well together. Maybe you're stretching your horizons with package delivery, Amazon Flex, Veho, Jitsu, which used to be Axle Hire. There are a lot of opportunities. You just gotta keep your eyes open for it. This way, it doesn't matter who is sending you good orders, as long as you're still getting them from somewhere. If Instacart won't pay you for your work, someone else will. Did I miss anything? Is there something else about the guaranteed earnings pay model on Instacart that I have yet to go over in this video? Let me know in the comments. Let's make sure that anybody and everybody knows anything and everything about Instacart, so that way we can make the most amount of money in the least amount of time in the safest possible way. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.